the last time, or one of the last times I saw you would have been out in Vegas, Wilder Fury 2. Since then, it's the first time we've heard of Deontay Wilder in the last couple of days. He did a radio interview with PBC, had some interesting comments. Again, I think words to the effect of he doesn't recognise Tyson Fury as a champion. He knows that there was something wrong with him.
What do you mean he doesn't recognise him as a champion? What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what he said. He said he doesn't recognise Fury as a champion. Fury knows he's still not the real champion. I believe words to that effect.
Or maybe Fury hits harder than we all thought he did, and he hits pretty hard anyway. And I don't understand that. That was about as conclusive. That's about as conclusive as you can get, really.
Why do you think? What do you think would possess somebody to kind of say this?
I don't know. It's strange. I can't imagine saying that, to be honest. Did he really say that?
Yeah.
He said that he doesn't recognise the real champion. Maybe he just doesn't feel he turned up. Maybe he felt that Fury maybe beat a very, very poor version of himself, although it was technically him in the ring. You know, yeah. So it's an interesting one. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, I thought because he said after the fight, he said, yeah, the better man won, blah, but he said what he said after the fight in the ring, didn't he? He said, he wants to do it again. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, it looked like the better man won of the night to me. He's got an opportunity to do it again, so he has a perfect opportunity to back those statements up. If he goes out and knocks Fury out in the rematch in 1 round, then that was the real Deontay Wilder. Sorry, our bad. So his comments can only be really reflected upon after the third fight. Then we'll know in that fight he was talking complete nonsense. Or, yeah, we understand that he wasn't the real champion, because the real champion showed up this time and did what he had to do. But looking at that last fight, unless something was drastically wrong, he didn't have much success in that fight whatsoever. So, but I'm intrigued to see the rematch. Sometimes things happen in fights where they fight 10 times. If you fight 10 times, sometimes someone might win 9 of those, but that one time might be the first time they fight. I don't know, but any big guy like that, the records, the power, the hype, the costumes, the excitement of their last fight, and the excitement of their first fight. These guys could fight 10 times and maybe you'll get different results. But looking at that last fight, it looked. I'm a fan of Wilder. I'm a fan of Fury. They're both warriors. They're both big, powerful men. Very different skill sets, but their styles gel. The first fight gelled beautifully. Second fight felt beautifully. The third fight will. What's going to happen? Is Fury going to be overconfident going in, thinking that he's got his measure? And Wilder all of a sudden comes in at a different level and shocks him with one of those big, massive shots. I'm a betting man. I'm really glad I didn't take that bet against John Fury that day, because I would have lost that pretty quick. I'd have known I'd have lost that money after the first minute of the fight. But I can see why his dad was so confident. As his dad obviously knows a thing or two about boxing. I heard Coogan said that he's looking at having a fight himself. So I wonder. That'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. There's nothing else to look forward to at the moment. At least they don't have to be. At least they don't have to get licensed by the Border Control, and they can just do it somewhere. Yeah. At least we get some form of entertainment.